just to update you, we got an odd load going to Goshen, Indiana. We're not delivering anything there, but someone T-boned one of our drivers, an associate of mine, and we're going to have the freight transferred from his demolished trailer into my trailer, and then I'm going to deliver that in the morning. Now, I don't know anything more than that, so it ought to be a little bit exciting, something different than what you normally see here on Adventures in Trucking, although this is an adventure because we don't know what's going to happen next. So stay tuned, and we'll be to Goshen, Indiana in about 3 hours. Well, at least we have a little bit of entertainment here at this truck stop. FedEx is being towed, actually just out from underneath the trailer, and then another driver is coming to get those two trailers. So our plans have changed as we watch this entertainment. Everything's changed. I'm not going over to rescue the trailer tonight. I'm going to go over there in the morning. I guess they're not open this late, so we're staying over here at this truck stop. Even though it's not my first choice, I didn't want to get over there to the real Gallops and then there not be any parking there, so I'm staying here. So I've never stayed here before, and I don't really like dirt lots, but what the heck. We will stay here for the night, and it's just 10 miles. In the morning we have to go over to the tow yard where the damaged trailer is, where we'll be transferring all the stuff. Well, we're here at the Good Gallops here in Goshen, Indiana, one of my favorite truck stops. Sun's just coming up. It's a great morning, and we're going to go over there and get that trailer right now, see what's wrong with it, see how bad that wreck was. The driver's in the hospital, by the way. We're trying to get more information about him. I guess someone ran right through a stop sign. So we're leaving Gallops, got our coffee, got to have coffee, and we're heading over there right now to get that truck. Well, we've arrived at this place, and they're not here yet. There is someone here. It's a guy on a forklift. I have a feeling he's moving cars around so we can fit in there. So this could really be quite an adventure. I don't see the trailer or the mangled truck yet. We're on a small street where trucks don't really belong, so we'll have to see what happens. If I have to come up here and turn left, it's going to be tight. I'll probably mow those over and go really wide at first. And if I have to back in there, I'm going to have to watch that wire. It is not 13.6, so that wire would get mowed down. Just some of the things you have to watch for in a little place like this. Well, I went up there to ask them what I should do, and they won't even talk to me till 8 o'clock, so they're pretty firm about that. 8 o'clock only. So we will wait here patiently. I'm watching the clock. All right, it just hit 8 o'clock. I'm going to go in there now. Well, it's 8:02 and they're still not open. So, all right, well, I guess we didn't pay the tow bill yet. So I had to move. I'm across the street now, waiting for the West Coast to wake up. They're still asleep and they got to pay the bill before this tow company will release it to me. So, as usual in trucking, here we wait.
Well, I was coming in to make my delivery in this little town, and it's just a little farming community. And this dump truck decided he didn't want to stop at the stop sign. And I saw him on my left-hand side, and all of a sudden he just kept on coming through it. He hit me right past the driver's door.
Had you been up all night, or were you?
No.
Had you just woken up from a truck stop?
Yeah, no, I had woken up. I was probably 50 miles from this delivery area. No, I've got some general just aches. Just anytime when your body gets bounced around a little bit, you get some little aches and pains. But other than that, I'm fine. When it first happened, I got out of my truck and kind of collected myself a little bit, and then I walked over to the dump truck driver, and he had his door open, and he was pretty shook it up and not very coherent. And I asked if he was all right, and he was mumbled something, and then the medics came in and they actually took him to the hospital. So I hope he's all right. It's just unfortunate that this stuff happens, and we run that risk all the time out here.
So how long have you had this truck?
I bought it brand new in 2012.
So she's a 2012. Did you give her a name?
No, I never named my truck.
No.
No.
Not Old Purple?
No. No.
Old Maroon?
And I never called her bad names because
right.
then she'll pay me back.
And the force of the accident right up here is where it all happened. Forced these boxes all the way up to the front.
The fork's thin, the fork will go in there.
You know, I was admiring the box you got there. Did you have that custom built or what?
Yes, I had this box custom built. If you look, it's like saddlebags. And the top part of it, that's where I slide in my logistic post, my rails.
So it goes all the way through there then?
So on the top end, there's a section right here. From here, there's a lip, and then you just slide them in, they'll go all the way across. In the bottom, then I keep all my other spare parts.
You know, the audience is going to want to know, if you don't mind sharing with us, how much is something like that custom made? Roughly, just roughly.
I paid about $3,200 for that.
Okay, well that seems reasonable though for what you can put a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
What year is your trailer?
This is brand new, it's 2019.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
What happened to your rear tire there?
as a dump truck hit my driver's side, it came down the side of it and hit the axle and then bent the whole suspension underneath.
So your whole axle, oh, I see. They've got it actually,
Chained up.
yeah. It bent the whole, it's not aligned right now.
Yeah,
It definitely needs a big time alignment.
Yeah, this airbag, you can see. I originally got my chauffeur's license back in 1978 when I was in the military, and been driving different types of commercial vehicles all through my life.
My grandfather worked at one of these Martins. When he was like in his 80s, he did that for like something to do. So it's cool being here in Indiana, seeing it, one of these places where he used to work as a senior. Hopefully the sandwich will be good. Great sandwich. We don't have these in Florida.
When I'm not out in the truck on the road, I like to be at home and working on my boat, and spending time out on the water. That's what life's really about, having the balance between the two. At the end of the day, you can find me watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack. Stay tuned.
All right, they're done, man. We're out of here. And you know what? It's been all day I've been over here. Now the customer's closed. So we're going to go back to Gallup's. Not the Gallup's we were last night, the one we were at this morning. And stay there the night and then deliver this in the morning. Who knows how that will go? You guys will be with me. And let's get going on over to Gallup's here in Goshen. We're back at Gallup's, and I didn't have any seals over there to seal this trailer, so I bought some seals here, and I'm gonna stick one on our trailer just so we have one. They're probably not gonna look at that, but and we had to break the original seal to put on this seal so that we could transfer the load today from trailer to trailer. So let's put a fake seal on just to make us feel better. There's a slight chance that they may refuse this load tomorrow because some of the pallets are broken up. None of the products spilled out, but there is that chance. I don't know what we would do then. Maybe take it back. I'm not really sure. So, good night from Gallup's here in Goshen. I'll see you in the morning and we'll get over there and get this load delivered finally. Well, we're here at this shipper, or receiver rather. Still raining. Rained a lot during the night at the truck stop. Nice thunderstorms. Man, that was a rip-snorting thunderstorm. So these guys open at 8 o'clock, and we'll go in there. There's one truck ahead of us. So hopefully they'll take this load, man. Keep your fingers crossed that they're not going to be nasty about this load. They might be. I don't know. All right, they're taking us. So we're unloading the freight right now. Well, we're unloading, or opening the doors anyway. All right, backing in door 3 here, next to this old Schneider. He said he had never heard of this load or didn't know anything about it, so yesterday they kept saying, oh, the customer wants this, where is it? The customer wants it. But they don't even know anything about it, so don't believe what people say. It might have been the broker asking, perhaps, I don't know. All right, well, my worst nightmare just came true. They're refusing it. They're really hostile about the whole thing. It's not like we could do anything about it. So I got to pull off the property somewhere else, and they're going to call me back and tell me what to do with this. All right, a quick update. The guy just came out here and they officially refused the load. So that the company doesn't want to take damaged goods. I can understand that. So now the broker, I don't know who the broker is, but they are trying to decide what to do with this load. So you guys want any plastic pellets, perhaps? So maybe, I guess we're going to leave here and go to a truck stop, probably back to Gallup's, until they can decide where they want this. Maybe a cross dock or some other company, or take it back to Cleveland, like I said when I first got here. So we're going to head over to Gallup's. All right, let's get out of here. I might as well just get a permanent space over there at Gallup's. This space reserved for Indiana Jack. I've heard of nightmare things like this happening. It's just never happened to me before. So it's just one of those things. For those of you who like trains, that is the Lakeshore Limited headed to Chicago. One of the trains that we have talked about on this very show. Well, we're back at Gallup's. Got me a sandwich. That's all I do is eat. Sometimes I get a little driving in. Not this week, though. still waiting for a call to see what they want us to do with this load. What's up with this? I asked that guy how long he was going to be here, and he said, I'm leaving right now. He doesn't have any brains. He didn't have any teeth either, but he definitely doesn't have brains. To be inches from my truck, what is so important about that?
You're watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack. Stay tuned.
I'm glad we're past Indiana, off that Indiana toll road. It's the worst road in America. Such a shame what has happened there. But we're in Ohio now, and the roads are nice and smooth here. So, in this section anyway. If we go all the way tonight, the shipper, or the receiver in this case, which is really the shipper, will be closed, so they're not going to take us tonight. So it's dragging this on yet another day. So we're going to stop in about 30 miles, and then we'll do the rest in the morning, which will be only another like 50 miles. So hang on. We'll be getting up bright and early in the morning and finishing our way into Cleveland. So good night. It's been a great day, even though we didn't do much driving. See you in the morning. I've been monkeying around here this morning trying to get fuel. The fuel card wouldn't work. Of all times in this crisis, tried to get fuel, couldn't get fuel, had to call, and they activated it. But this load is like the load from hell. Finally it's working. Alright, we found this place. Now we got to go in and check in and find the contact name of the guy that's going to check this load out and tell us what to do. Kind of a weird setup here, but there's nothing new there. Let's go check it out. They actually knew about this. So the guy's not in yet, so we're supposed to wait here, and he's going to look at the load. All right, we've been here an hour, and the guy finally got here. It's 9 o'clock. Actually, we've been here an hour and a half. So that's him in front of us, and we're following him in. So hopefully not the blind leading the blind. I just want to get rid of this. this because of that dump truck driver running that stop sign. It's affecting people even 3 and 4 days later, just because he ran that friggin' stop sign. Here in Avon Lake, Ohio, if you're just joining us, we picked this load up yesterday, 2 days ago, from a guy that had been T-boned by a dump truck in Goshen, Indiana. And we tried to deliver it yesterday. A customer refused it, and so now we're taking it back to the original factory. Well, he's the boss and he didn't stop. So I'll stop because he stopped there at least. I wasn't gonna stop though. Surely this is it. Oh no, they're making me stop on the railroad track. I don't like that. Oh good, they're giving me a door. Either one? Take your pick. Okay, I like those kind. Thanks. Alright. At least these guys cared. They were really concerned about the driver. They're the first people that have shown some concern about the driver, so that's nice. Alright, we're gonna pull into door number 1 here. And they want me to go in there, so by golly, we'll do that. So it was mainly 5 boxes that were damaged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rest he's taken off are intact. We'll be getting